say. Oh, listen to what I want to say. They used to say, especially to men, marry at your level. Don't go and marry above your means. Don't marry any girl that you cannot afford. Think about it. How does that sound in your ears? Does it sound like a very realistic statement that a man should not marry a woman above his means? This conversation or this mindset or this statement that we have been making, it is one of the mindset that has been ruling the relationship pool for a very long time. This mindset has shoved away a lot of men not to have the boldness to walk up to the lady that they are attracted to and love, because they believe so much that, if my pocket cannot carry it, let me not go there. But you get to develop nations. You will see a staff just got a job in an organization, looked at our boss and fall in love with the boss, had the boldness, walk up to our boss, and they will start a wonderful relationship life that lead to a successful marriage. But it is only in Nigeria, the media, the industry, the movie industry will be telling us all the time that there is a class of women that belongs to some type of men. It is a lie. Seriously, it is a lie. If everybody is marrying by class, a lot of women that are married today will still be very much single. If everybody is marrying by means, a lot of women today who have opportunity to be married to rich men will only have a chance to marry their poor class. Are we deceiving ourselves? Why are we saying things that even in our right senses, it does not make any sense? A young girl that feels that is an advantage for her now believes that guys that are in a class, guys that are mates in the university does not want her anymore, because one guy that has a car who is a graduate is already willing to date her, and she will now begin to feel pompous and proud and feel like, no, I'm not at your level, you are not here, can you pay for my hair, can you pay for my nails, can you do this for me, and the likes. And we men, we sponsor that lifestyle a lot, which is practically very wrong. Because at the end of the day, you meet a young girl, the question that she's asking you that what do you have to offer me financially? And you're putting everything on the table as if she does not fall in love with you. A girl that you are in love with, her presence is the value that she brings to the table. Why you bring your presence and you bring much more other value to the table. Yet she's still making you feel less of yourself because she's feeling that you are not doing enough for the love. Because why? She's thinking that you are not at the level that she is. See, in relationship, everybody is at equal level. A 45-year-old man can marry a 20-year-old lady, and a 25-year-old lady can marry a 35-year-old woman. There is nobody above our means and below our means when it comes to the relationship pool. Truly, people might have advantages in life, but it is to give relationship an advantage, not to take advantage of the relationship pool. Understand what I'm telling you today. A lot of men knows what relationship and family life demands, so they go to life to gain an advantage in it, and they bring it to the relationship pool to give anybody they love that advantage. Yet the female gender, or this gender that believe that they have class and they have pride and ego on it, they believe that some set of man does not deserve them, but another set of man deserve them, which is one of the beautiful nonsense that have been happening in the relationship pool for a long while now, that we have started to correct, because we are eating the pain that is coming out of that gut. A lot of women have advantages in life, and men, the moment those men leave, they are nothing. And a woman who has nothing cannot create a circle of gaining advantage in the social market, and she will now be coming at you and said, oh, you have to be able to come up to the level of my ex or beyond the level of my ex before she can say yes to you. Are we? There are men and women who understand these things that I'm telling you. So they have tried to gain advantage in life, and they have the boldness to understand that being in a relationship is responsibility, and they are ready to carry that responsibility. They've gone into life and understand that responsibility that they need to carry, and they have tried as much as possible to build their life so that they can be within the range of means. They have a lot of advantages in life. They can come from a well-to-do home, some can come from a poor background, but they have tried as much as possible to gain advantages, and they are bringing this to the relationship pool to add value to the person that they are in love with. This is how relationship needs to work. Nobody is above anybody's means. You are not bigger than anybody. You are not higher than anybody. It is the chance is the fact that it is either you are attracted to somebody or the feelings are mutual. If the feelings are mutual, let everybody go their separate ways. But money is never the standard. Money is the standard to life. but it is never the standard in a relationship. That is why a lot of you, the moment you date somebody who can give you the life that you admire, and that person is an idiot, you will continue to pad that idiot because of the life it presents to the table for you. And that idiotness that is in that person, you continue to endure and suffer for it. That is why a lot of you women abide. If you have that is your leverage in life. The fact that you are responsible. Okay, let us say that you are truly, you have a house, you have a car, all these things. Did you buy it by yourself with your hard-earned money? Did you pay for it? If you pay for it and buy it by yourself with your hard-earned money legally, that means that any man coming into your life had an advantage to gain from you. Because to be candid, the blessings of human is another human. But you cannot afford to come into somebody's life and become a liability. Like they used to say, there is a woman who will tell you that I became what I become today because of a man. Kudos to every good man making the life of their woman better. But have you ever seen any woman come outside and put that what my husband is who he is today because of the financial labor I put in his life? Hardly will you hear that. But I can promise you, as a counselor, I have seen countless times women who labor night and day so that their husband could catch up in understanding, their husband could catch up with them in life, their husband could. And one thing about men that I celebrate a lot is that even though they fall in love with a woman who has an advantage, one thing is the fact that they try to measure up with that advantage in that relationship. They don't just sit down and laze around and feel like, well, my wife has money, let me spend it the way I want, let me enjoy the money. That's foolishness. But a lot of them, a higher percentage of them, try to say, oh, I met this lady, she gave me an opportunity to be in his life, and I'm very grateful for it. They will continue to do everything humanly possible to be at the same level of understanding. A lot of men understudy their wife and understudy how their wife is making money, and they begin to what? They take over from that. A lot of men have decided to go back to school, have decided to gain master's degree or PhD degree so that they can be befitting for the woman that loves them. This is what relationship is all about. This is what life is all about. Nobody is above anybody's means. We are all beneficiaries of one another. When it comes to relationship, we are all equal.